Yo, 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 it's me, the one and only Bodega here, and I'm here with Kuma. Oh, no, you're not Kuma. You're not Kuma at all.
No, this is Spike.
This is Spike.
This is Spike.
Spike, I'm about to say, Kuma, you lost a lot of weight. You lost a lot of weight. You got much taller for some reason. Your voice got much higher.
I'm rocking the braids.
You rock, I know, man. So how you? What's the last time you was on the podcast? It was like episode 30, right?
Definitely maybe 6 or 7 months ago. Did I do a podcast in December before I left?
No, you didn't.
So this
I
is
think
probably...
the last episode you was on, it was in November. It was episode, I think it was exactly episode. Yeah, it was episode 40.
So it was like 8 or 9 months ago, yeah.
Episode 40. Now we're on. This will be episode 61.
It's been a minute, y'all. I don't know if anybody's still rocking from back then, if they even recognize my voice.
No, they probably not.
Probably not.
It's probably a whole different group of people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, man. So how you been? What's new in life?
I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, I've been working for General Motors. That's why I moved to Michigan. I got a job opportunity out there, and I've been enjoying it. I've been really getting into personal finance and things of that nature, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I've reverted back into an anime weeb now. If you guys don't know what a weeb is, it's short for weeaboo. That just means that I'm really
A nerd.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. Let's just leave it at that.
We gotta get into these topics.
Okay, sure thing.
These sweet and juicy topics. You know, one day I told myself, a great man, a great philosopher once said, I want that Jada love. I want that Will love.
Oh man, I get
The
it.
great philosopher, Jermaine Coleman. I horribly butchered the lyric of that song.
But we get
We know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we know what you're trying to say.
Do you still want that Jada and Will love?
Man,
Do you watch the? I know you watched it. I made you watch it. You watched the Red Table Talk.
I don't want that Jada and Will love no more.
Oh, really?
Nah, not for me,
Talk closer to it. Make love to the mic. Don't be afraid.
bruh.
You ever gotta talk closer to it though.
I. But yeah, no, I'd pass. I don't think I'd like to be in a situation where it felt like I was sharing my wife with somebody else. Like,
Keep going.
because I know there's a lot of like rumors and stuff, but I think they were in an open marriage.
I think
they just kind of they didn't want it to be public.
I think first let's address what they said.
Okay,
Let's
sure.
go with
with what they're saying.
Yeah. Just
Take it at face value.
Yeah. They're not
Sure.
lying to us.
Okay.
So we watched the Red Table Talk. It's
Yeah.
13 minutes, which is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because that should have been much longer. They implied a lot of stuff, but they didn't go in detail about it.
Right.
They talked about how Will was done with Jada's ass. And,
Yeah.
and he it sounded like they said that they separated, but he sounds like he separated from her, and they were just not dealing with each other for a long period of time.
Yeah.
They never said why.
The way it's positioned, it sounds like she did some grimy shit. And they talked about August or whatever. I feel like it sounds like there's more to it.
It sounded I feel like they split up before August came in.
Yeah, that's what it sounds.
That
Yeah.
would allowed Jada
For August to come in. Yeah.
sneak in, which is fucked up because the nigga was.
There was almost a hatred behind that the way he said like I was done with your ass. Like it sounded like she really did something to.
He was done.
It was more than just August.
I've been there. Multiple women have said that to me.
That's a big ouch. I don't know.
What have a woman to be done with you? Or the way
No. The way he said it, I was like, yeah, now something happened. Something happened to make them want to break up like that.
They're probably having. They was probably having a five-some and she no, I'm stopping with that.
He walked in. She was getting a train ran on.
Whoa! I was not going there. I'm trying to be respectful to their marriage. What's wrong with you?
Hey, listen.
That's Jada, and I'm trying to be successful one day in the future. And Will has a lot of power. So
Okay,
I'm not
that's
trying to
true.
Yeah, that's Will Smith. Don't get confused because don't get confused, man. Don't let the smile fool you, man. If he wanted to, he can end a career.
That's true. That's facts.
That's
Much respect, Will. Listen, I'm not 50 Cent. Okay, I'm not gonna send you no DMs.
Oh, what?
You didn't see the Instagram DMs?
Between who?
There's one with Michael Blackson and Will Smith, and there's one with 50 Cent and Will Smith.
No, Will Smith and 50 Cent. What was that about? What?
That one was pretty funny too.
What? Tell me. I don't know. What happened?
All right, so basically he was asking some. I remember the Michael Blackson one because that one was funny as shit. But the one with 50 Cent, I forgot exactly the words exchanged between them. I don't know if it was a real though, because it was a screenshot of the DMs. But it's like, why would 50 Cent have to lie? But at the end of it, Will was like, "I'm gonna block you now."
No, but what happened? What was the discussion? What was said?
Basically, 50 Cent was asking about the whole entanglement situation, the whole, what happened? You just letting stuff like this happen to you now? Something along those lines. And Will was like, all right, I'm going to block you now. Michael Blackson said some ridiculous shit. He was like, oh, entanglement sounds like he was eating an ass out from the front. And I was like, yo, how you say that to somebody that just like...
Will blocked him?
And Will was like, yeah, I'm going to block you now. But I don't think that was real, though. It looked like a screenshot. It looked like...
I don't know. I can see 50 Cent doing that.
I can see Michael Blackson doing
I
that
can
too.
see 50 doing that. Like,
yeah, he kind of
both doing it. 50 Cent always likes to be in whatever the headline is.
Yeah, that's fucking hard.
But what were we talking about?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
No, about they saying that they were saying that they're done with each other, right?
Yeah.
No, he said that they're done. Like he was done with her, and then they separated.
At that time, yeah, they were figuring out. Yeah, they were.
I think, but also at the same time, I think August came into her life.
Yeah,
he was sick.
When they were saying that, it's the same thing. I feel like that they do to Kanye West every time Kanye talks. They're like, "Oh, there's something wrong with him. He's going a little crazy. He's just off his meds."
No, I think Kanye is crazy though.
No, a little bit. Yes,
no,
true.
Not a little bit.
No. Wait.
I think he's very crazy.
I don't want to downplay him too much because, like, when he talks, yes, it's a little unintelligible, but like if you really listen to what he's saying, it doesn't make complete garbage. Like it makes a little bit of sense.
It's not sense. It's not what he's saying entirely. It's his
how
behavior.
His behavior is a little erratic. That's true. But he don't be saying bullshit when he talk though. It's not bullshit.
No.
But the way they play, yeah.
Well, go keep going.
The same way that they instantly play him down before he even really gets to start doing the crazy shit. The same way it's like felt like Jada and Will in that conversation where they're like, yeah, he was sick, like he's mentally. It felt like they were trying to play him down.
August was sick at that time though, because
I've never heard of the man before this, to be honest with you. So,
do you know that he's an R&B singer?
I ain't know that either.
Wow, he's an R&B singer. Do you know that he has a project that recently came out?
That I heard about.
Okay, he's an R&B singer. He was kind of, he's not, he was known a little bit.
Yeah.
Be kind of, I don't know. He had a lot of things going on in life. I think his mom died. Her sister died. He had a lot.
Yeah, that could take a huge toll on anybody's mental health. Yeah,
no, but I think he had streaks of death. I think health stuff too.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
August denied ever being quote unquote sick. I think the word sick is a little bit too much. Maybe emotionally drained is a better term.
Yeah, but see, the way they were saying it made it sound like...
They also use the term healing a lot, too.
Yeah.
We need a lot of healing.
I didn't like that.
That's a very annoying term.
I don't like them.
We keep jumping.
Okay, yeah.
So they separated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then at that time, Jada said she needed to feel good.
Man, the way she said that was so disrespectful. That was so disrespectful.
Wait, I got a great joke. Anytime older woman wants to feel good, they always go to a young dick.
Man.
Because a young dick could fuck the shit out of them.
Yeah. I felt that was grimy, though. She said that right in front of him, too. I was just like, man, if I was Will, I would have fucking got up.
I like all the pictures when you see
August
took the chair
and Jada
with together, and Jada's just like...
She's happy as fuck.
She is everything with Will.
Yeah, she just whatever. Yeah, I've been married. We've been married 25 years. Yeah,
with Will, she got the low cut. But with August, she got the long flowing mane. She has.
Yeah.
August is holding all that side meat nice and tight.
Man, and the way she said it with so much emphasis. I just wanted to feel good. Like I haven't felt good in so long. I'm like. What you trying to say about my boy Will? He not putting it down right.
I think Will got tired of her ass and probably stopped dealing with her less and less.
That's probably it.
And that didn't make her feel good.
Shit. Yeah, no.
You know where Jada's from? You probably don't know.
No, I probably don't.
Don't know.
Didn't they say Louisiana or something? Or
Louisiana?
I don't remember. Some southern.
Really?
She from? I don't remember. I thought somebody said something like that.
She's from the South. She's pretty calm for a southern gal.
I have no idea where she's from. Don't quote me on that, nobody.
So what happened then? They met August trying to help him, and right. Mm-hmm. So they had an right, and then when Will, I guess when they separated, she kept dealing with August, and then that's when another level of entanglement.
Man, I love the fact that Will caught her and said it was like reel it back in. Hold up. Explain exactly what happened. Yes. I don't know what an entanglement is.
Yeah, what's an entanglement? My favorite part is when Will goes like, his hand gesture was on the table.
Yeah.
He goes like,
what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you
Yeah.
explained what
Yeah.
happened.
And
Yeah.
I think Will's face was brave. He didn't look at her. He just looked down at the table.
Even though he was smiling and laughing the whole
Yeah,
time,
you could tell when
you could
somebody's
feel the
pissed.
hurt. Yeah,
I don't know.
he could be acting.
That's true. That's the thing, so because he did look hurt. Will Smith looked hurt during a lot of it.
Yeah.
But Willie Smith is known for one thing and one thing only. Well, that's not true. But from his acting career, there's one thing he's known for: crying.
Man.
That man can cry. The only time I ever cried personally watching a movie was Pursuit of Happiness. And that's when I was seeing him cry about his son. I was touched. I was 11 at the time.
Yeah.
So that man can cry. So I don't know if he was hurt or if it was like, yo, let's do this shit real quick.
Yeah.
Come on, so we could clear this stuff with the news.
Yeah, that's what's kind of funny too, is that it was so short. Like there's
It was 13 minutes. That was ridiculous.
so much to unpack from the whole situation.
Like, why was you done with Jada?
Yeah.
Jada, why was you
What did you do?
What do you do? Why
Yeah.
were you so unhappy? Why do you need to be good? What do your kids think about this? Do your kids have a relationship? See, if they went to like a real
Yeah.
person and they did an interview, who?
Oh man, they would get eaten alive, man.
Yeah, it would be like
Nobody, there would be no mercy.
Yeah, like how long were you with August?
Yeah.
Like, was it just a sexual relationship or was it like an actual relationship? Where you guys go on dates and social like?
Yeah,
like,
was it was emotional connection along
Yeah.
with it? It wasn't just like a booty call. It wasn't like a
Like what was
like
it?
a fling, a hookup. Man,
Do you
I think the kids know. There's no way they don't.
they have to know they're of
Yeah.
age.
Of course.
Do you think Will approved it?
Okay, so from what I'm hearing,
because they're lying.
because my mother
Will's
for
acting.
years has been telling me they have an open relationship.
yeah.
Before even all of this extra BS, she's been telling me they have an open relationship, and I think it's been known that they have. I think what it is that to save face for the public, they made it sound like it was some kind of affair. We got over it, but we still love each other. Our love is strong, right? That's kind of like the pillar,
I think that's true though.
the pillar in the black
No,
community.
no,
the
but I think-
Jada and Will love.
I think
Yeah,
actually they separate.
they probably did. Yeah.
I feel like they did separate.
But I think though they did have an open marriage, and they were just trying to save face a little
I
bit.
think they had a marriage and then they were just tired of each other. But because once you get into that like celebrity power couple,
Even if you're not happy with each other, it's how you separate. Like
your name has so much power.
yeah,
Like Jada Pinkett Smith. I think Jada Pinkett Smith, that name is more powerful than Jada Pinkett.
yeah,
So you can't like you can't like you're a power couple.
yeah,
If you separate, like your value cuts in half.
right.
So like for business, you can't like leave each other.
It's kind of fucked that it's kind of fucked that your love life got to be
Is
is dictated now by business. Yeah, that's
especially when you get up there.
listen, man. It's cool to be rich, but the fame y'all can keep that. I'm good on that. I don't need to bend at the will of
People, well, yeah, you could be famous to be yourself. Yes, it
to
can.
a degree.
It depends. It depends.
In this day and
on how
age
you
with cancel
position-
culture and
It depends.
it depends.
It depends on how you position yourself. 50
Yeah.
Cent is always himself.
These are facts. People
Cent's always
people
just
look at him as a troll, but he's himself all the time.
That
Yeah,
does never stop him from being successful.
that's true.
You know,
That's true.
what it is people sell this fake illusions.
So now they now they
So
gotta
now
keep
live
it up.
to it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
6ix9ine's a good example.
Oh yeah, but that's 6ix9ine.
It's an extreme
Even
example.
for example, Jay-Z. Jay-Z out of nowhere started wearing dreads and afros.
Yeah.
Jada, Will?
Well, I feel like Jay-Z. I don't know if he keeps up an image. I feel like he's himself too. It's just that he's very low key. I think
he does keep up an image. It's a very controlled image. He's not out in the limelight that much.
Yeah.
It's very controlled.
But you got to think about it this way: who's gonna come out and check Jay-Z? And if so, what merit will that person have, and how much damage can they do to his image? I don't think anyone can really do anything to.
You can destroy your image in a day. Your image can be destroyed in a day.
Jay-Z's image.
That NFL thing
For him being himself,
that NFL thing
even though it looked bad on him,
and it continues to look bad on him. And
People-
more people look into it, it looks bad on him.
I thought after people started digging it up a little bit, they were like, "Oh, well, this actually works out." No,
People just more confused, and they haven't opened no talks. What has that thing done for NFL? What has Jay-Z done?
I have no idea, but
Exactly. So it was a lot of confusion. Nobody knows. He looked very bad after that.
It still doesn't. I don't know. I don't know if that takes power from him though. Does it?
Takes power away from him.
Yeah.
It hurts him.
As a celebrity,
Jay-Z's biggest power is his not control but influence over the black community.
Yeah. I guess so.
If you fuck, and Jay-Z knows that. Jay-Z has a right. Beyonce.
Yeah.
These people that are in the headlines and they've never done anything wrong. Mm-hmm. That to me they're playing an act.
I get that.
You have to. You never been in.
Wait, isn't it known that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce? Well,
Yeah.
Don't let me get off topic here, by the way.
Well, yeah, fuck it, that's fine. Okay, yeah, you're right. And they spend that and they made money from it.
Oh, they spun that?
They by spun it,
they use it to their advantage.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Lemonade.
Oh.
Lemonade. And even though 444 was not only solely about the cheating scandal,
yeah,
a lot of it that was addressed on there.
Or even interviews that came out afterwards, you're talking about and everything. That's true, yeah.
And I think after the whole incident in with Solange in the elevator, eventually it's like,
yeah.
And the thing is, we always find out dumb late, because by the time we find out, they've been over it.
Yeah,
they already went through counseling, through wedding, to
right,
such.
Right.
If your wife cheated on you, would you take it back?
I probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
It's hard to say because I'm not personally 20 years, 25 years invested in my life into another person.
I get that. You were with a girl for 2 years. Make it simple. Something more tangible.
Nah. If within 2 years you cheated on me, I'm chucking the deuce. I'm gone. Even if we married and we were married for 2 years or whatever. I mean...
damn.
How we married for just 2 years and you couldn't control yourself?
Dating for 2 years, a relationship.
We were just dating for 2 years, even worse. You were just dating for 2 years. It's easier to let go. There's no real binding to that person. I feel like it's not as simple. I'm not saying it like it's gonna be as simple as, oh, I'm just gone. I think it's more so okay, you betrayed my trust. I haven't done you wrong in this way. This is the least that I can ask you for. So
I don't think that camera's straight.
Probably not.
Continue.
But I would definitely probably still be hurt. Probably still have a connection to this person, but I also have a self-respect and I have a pride. I can't be proud of myself and say I'm still in a relationship with somebody who doesn't value me enough to prevent themselves from doing something so hurtful to me. You get what I'm saying? If a polyamorous relationship is what you're looking for, that's cool. Make that known from jump. That's not for me. Don't try to get into something with me if you don't think that you can stay with me. You feel what I'm saying? I expect some kind of consistency. And I believe that I can uphold that consistency too. So I don't see myself cheating. But then again, I haven't really been put in that position before. So
it depends. I might take the person back.
I don't know.
Cheating's not a big deal for me.
For you?
I don't think cheating was ever. I remember because I specifically remember every time I would ask a girl if a guy cheated on you, will you take them back? Mm-hmm. And they'd be like, no. And every time they said no, I was a little bit annoyed.
Yeah, because you didn't believe it.
Not even because I believe it. How are you saying no so fast? And it's not even that you're saying no so fast. Too. It's
it's different.
What if this person is a person that I don't believe in this, but is your soulmate, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This person is your soulmate.
You know what it is? Yeah.
Okay, go.
I think it's that when you bring someone this question, there's no one specifically that comes to their mind.
Yeah, so they're thinking in general.
Right, they're thinking in general, and obviously they're going to think about themselves more than this, fictitious general person. But if you were to bring someone in who was really in an actual 2-year relationship with someone who really did cheat on them, and you were to ask them that question, not only would they take a lot more time to answer that question, but probably a lot less no's would come out, because once you've been through that experience, it's completely different.
But I think a lot of people would
they would take the
divorce rate is up.
Yeah,
the divorce rates are up. Mm-hmm. Now, people be in more relationships than they are in general. Mm-hmm. I think you know what I think what it is when I date a person or interact with a person. Mm-hmm. I already know off the bat this person isn't perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I think when people date people, they like idolize them.
They try to put them to a pedestal and they try to
Unbelievable pedestal,
and try to make
like,
them live up to these
perfect.
expectations.
And not like that. People also put like the previous hurt from the last relationship onto
Yeah.
the new one.
That affects.
So,
You're right.
so this person might do something that reminds them of something that the last person did, and even though the outcome might not be the same. Like, for example, like they might be dating somebody and that person's always at work, but they found out they're cheating. They were cheating. Now in a new relationship, now every time this person's at work, they're like, are they
Constantly pestering you, texting you, calling you.
Yeah, because they've been
suspecting you of doing things that you may not be doing.
that you're not doing.
Yeah,
That's just experiences from a last relationship.
Right. I think everybody comes with their baggage anyway, so that's kind of understandable. But I mean, these are just kind of the intricacies that you have to deal with in relationships when it comes to dating. It's like, when you deal with a person, you deal with like who they are up until that point includes all the shit that they've been through too, and all the baggage or whatever.
People don't realize that too. That's why I hate when you
What I don't like though is when like me personally, I haven't had the most successful love life, but when I try to talk to somebody I tried to talk to recently.
Well, I'm known for not having a successful love life.
It's all good, my brother. It happens to the best of us.
That is my punchline for life.
It's okay.
It's okay. They're missing on his grade A dick, but
my thing is the excuses. Like, there's no point in using your last relationship as an excuse. Like, you can't show interest in someone and then deny them because you want to continue to use your last relationship as an excuse for why you're afraid to get into this new relationship. If you don't want to be with somebody, just say that. But don't like try to make it seem like, oh, I'm so damaged, I'm so hurt, I'm broken.
What's her name?
I'm not saying no names.
You can say her name. It's okay. I say names on this podcast all the time.
I might advertise this podcast. I don't want to say nobody's name.
Oh, but do you think they're actually gonna listen to it?
Probably not. I wouldn't want to risk it though.
Come on, that's the best thing in life is you risk. You know how many girls' names I said on this podcast?
I said, dog, I'm not doing it.
Huh? I was gonna say 5 of them. Like any girl I kind of date.
What if I said the person's name
and I beeped that out?
No, and it turned out to be like a friend or something, or someone else hears me say the person's name and they're like, "Oh, word, Dylan," and now they just go and they
Who's Dylan?
Oh, word, Spike.
Thank you.
And you get the point though.
No, I don't get the point. I'll beep it out. No, don't say it because I'm not gonna beep it out.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna beep it out.
I'm lying.
The point is though that this happens, right? Like. Shit, I really thought she was interested for a second. I was like, yo, let me take you out on a date.
Yeah. Is this the one you went to the movies with that you missed the episode of the podcast for?
Oh, no. The one I missed the episode of the podcast for.
That was we actually. Damn, you're a whore. You be going around. It's okay. I don't judge you.
I
don't judge you because you run through them.
I wish that was the case, but that's not the case.
Damn,
was it the case with that one? Kinda, I guess. Technically,
you should admit.
That was right before I moved to Michigan, so we both knew what it was already.
Isn't there a lot of white people in Michigan? No, sorry,
there's plenty of white people.
I'm thinking about Detroit.
No, Detroit is in Michigan.
I know, but in my head when I said, "Oh, of course, there's black people in Michigan," I was thinking of Detroit.
The city of Detroit has a lot of black people.
Well, of course, yeah. I seen 8 Mile.
You seen 8 Mile?
I seen 8 Mile.
I live right above 8 Mile in Michigan. Yeah.
Oh, you listened to the new Eminem and Kid Cudi song?
I did not.
Oh my God! It's like I called you here to be last minute and you was not prepared.
I'm sorry, but I have not been listening to music. It's hard to. You know what I have been listening to? It's just a lot of playlists. Really? Just a lot of like singles and hits and stuff.
First of all, do you think Kid Cudi and Eminem could make a good song together? I listened to the song.
I feel like Kid Cudi can adapt to Eminem's style. I don't think the other.
Ironically, it was the other way around.
It was the other way around.
It was the other way around.
Eminem?
Yeah, it was the other way.
Slim
around.
Shady?
He wasn't moaning and humming.
Yeah.
He was rapping.
Yeah.
It was a Kid Cudi type beat.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem was not yelling. He was low voice, monotone. Eminem's usually not monotone.
Yeah, it's usually pretty comical or he has a character to him when he's
pretty
rapping.
Monotone. Kid Cudi was when I heard the song, first thing I thought to myself, why is Kid Cudi rapping? Like rapping.
Yeah.
There was no I think there's no chorus. I think there might be one chorus.
Yeah.
It's a 3-minute long song.
That's wild.
It's like Kid Cudi goes first, then a chorus, then Eminem, and then a chorus again, and that's it. And the chorus is mad short. Like maybe like 8 bars. dumb short chorus, and it's just
Maybe I should take a listen to it.
The only thing I didn't like about the song specifically, I feel like there was no specific topic.
Yeah, so it
Which
just
is a
kind of
problem,
seemed like
yes.
was the new modern day. Like both artists are
Talk-
not known for that, right? Both artists are known for like putting content in their music, right?
Not
Kid
really.
Cudi and
Eminem
Eminem
has been known from
saying
reading off-
fluff. Yeah.
Yeah, from
Okay.
like, which I think is, I feel like Eminem needs like an editor.
I get that. Yeah.
Like, okay, like his lyrics. Okay, you can
But it
chop
seemed
this.
But it seemed like they were kind of doing the whole modern day music thing where they weren't really following a specific topic throughout the
there was
song.
certain sections. Oh, this was dope. If this whole verse was about this,
Right.
Or like you made it like, because the name of the song is "The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady."
Yeah.
It would have been interesting if you played off of that and you got some characters going through some type of adventure.
Right.
You guys were voicing that, playing off the title. But that's the only thing I didn't like. Eminem brought up the George Floyd thing and
In the song?
in the song and stuff like that. So I
Okay.
was like, okay, it would be interesting if you made the whole song more about this. And actually, I love Kid Cudi, but Kid Cudi, his strength is not his rapping. So the fact
It's his melody and
his melodies, yeah. So the fact that it was like Kid Cudi just had the whole the whole song is pretty much just two verses. Kid Cudi, maybe like an 8-bar, maybe not even, maybe like a 4-bar chorus.
You know, now that you mention that too, I didn't really like Kid Cudi's verse on The Scots. That song been out for a little while now, but like
I think the last good thing that Kid Cudi has done musically is "Man on the Moon." His mixtape, "Man on the Moon," "Man on the Moon 2."
mm-hmm.
Everything after that, trash. And
Truth
then
be told,
his last thing with Kids See Ghost.
yeah, with Kanye.
With Kanye,
yeah.
that's a good project.
I ain't
and
really
that's
ever listened to Kid Cudi's music like that. I'm not
Really?
Yeah, no, really.
It was like a lot of people talk about how Kid Cudi saved their lives.
Right. Yeah.
Personally, I never got that.
Mhm.
But then one day I was kind of walking, and I was singing one of his songs to me, and the lyrics was like, and nobody saw the little bit of sadness in me, Scotty, no, right?
That's sad, bro.
And for the last 2 weeks I've been I've been depressed like usual.
Yeah.
But not. And then when I kept singing that to myself, I was like, oh, I get why people say it saved their life.
Yeah.
Because they can relate to that.
Yeah.
To that theme of like loneliness and like sadness inside.
That's
Okay,
understandable.
I see why. So I can't.
Yeah.
They're not weirdos now.
They're not weirdos
They're
now.
not weird. I was always confused. How can music save your life?
No, I can definitely see.
never
Music
got
can
that.
inspire you in so many ways. Believe it or not, when I was like really trying to do my own thing with the whole
Rapping, what happened, man?
not rapping, listen,
You was trying to be a rapper. I didn't forget that.
that was a joke. Listen,
Sure.
but when I was trying to do the whole startup thing, I was trying to make a hip hop media site and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it was Migos music that inspired me to want
I
to.
remember you once. That shit was annoying. That whole shit was annoying because I thought you was focusing on all the wrong aspects.
I don't think so.
I think you were.
I had a vision, and honestly, I felt like
I'm not saying your vision was. I had no problem with your vision.
yeah.
I think you was focusing on like. I think you needed more than.
You know what?
I don't feel like you realize how much work.
Oh yeah, no, it was a lot of work. That's honestly look. I ran out of
besides the tech, besides like
the tech required stuff.
yeah, I'm talking about the keeping up with news, writing stories.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? All that other stuff I wasn't worried about. I wanted to create the platform and then bring together the talent to
But how you gonna
do
bring
all
together
that.
the talent? That's
I
so
was
much
going to
easier said
use
than done.
I was going to use the resources I had at my disposal, which was school. I have a network of people that I'm friends
you trust
with.
people to be consistent.
No, but if I could even just get it started just a little bit and show people this is what can be, this is the potential
I
here.
said the same thing to Aquino. Where is he now?
I mean,
I'm not saying everybody is.
Not everybody gonna see your vision. Not everybody gonna be. Even if they do see a vision, not everybody's gonna want to be a part of
I
it.
think you should have just done it like started. I think people start too big.
Yeah, no, of course.
I think if you just started it as a Twitter
I get
page
that.
or you started it as an Instagram blog page, I bet you probably would have enjoyed it.
So-
it's not that much maintenance. You don't got to worry about none of the technical stuff.
I get
and
that.
You see, take a Snapchat.
You know what though?
Write the bot.
You know what my thing was that the whole purpose was that I wanted to create. It's like this whole world just specific for hip hop music.
I know, but you could do that on Twitter. You could do that on Do a community. Yes, you don't.
You can, but I was so tunnel vision focused on the way I wanted to do it.
Yo, this is a girl, right?
If I did it any other way, I wouldn't have had the same passion to even.
That's a problem. You guys need to learn how to start small. This was a girl. She hit me up how she wants to do a podcast, right?
Yeah.
But she wants a podcast to have visuals.
Yeah.
But she don't have the means for the visuals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I said, just start with the audio. She said, no, I need to have the visuals too.
I get that.
It ruins my whole thing. And
no, and you're right. You're right.
Yo, we had this conversation with her December or maybe January about this, about her podcast.
Right.
She's never uploaded one episode. It's 6 months.
And I completely agree with you.
If she just
but my thing
one
is,
episode,
it's hard for me to say now at this point because I've already given up on that idea. But maybe that very well may be the case for that situation. I might have just took the whole thing and took too much to bite, and I should have worked with something much more, something smaller, something more doable. But honestly, at this point now, I'm just kind of like, well, I don't even have the drive to do that anymore. My focuses are on something. I can't even speak clearly on what I was thinking at the time, to be honest with you, because I saw something and
you gotta keep working on stuff even when you do lose the passion for it. Because everything will lose passion for. That
true.
Like relationships. That's
true.
That's how relationships really work out.
And so that's probably this is probably how the whole August and Will Smith
you gotta have
Will Smith Jada thing
I think that's wrong with I think in our age demographic, I feel people like when they start a relationship they only think about the highs, and then when it comes down low it doesn't really work out.
Yeah, they're not ready. They're not ready for the lows.
Yeah.
But I still think there should be some benchmark for what you consider to be your lows. Like what is unacceptable? What is acceptable? Because you can love anybody as hard as you want, but like there's certain shit that you just can't take from somebody.
We're talking about domestic violence and all of that,
There's that, but there's also just like a level of disrespect too. Like if you cheat on me once, and okay, if they're saying, okay, you cheated on me once, we've been married for 25 years, okay, you can get over that. Your love is strong. More power to you. But if this girl's over here cheating on you every 3 months, every 6 months,
what if the thing
that's something else?
What if the thing that's making her cheat on you, you're not correcting, and you guys had a conversation about that?
Then if you're incapable, so at that point, a decision has to be made on your part, right? Let's say this is on the perspective of the guy, right? And the woman is the one that's saying, hey, listen, I spoke to you about what I'm having issues with. Let's say you're not pleasing her enough, and she's getting it from another dude. Like, at that point, if you don't want to take that disrespect anymore, then find a woman for you that will, take the little bit of pleasure that you have to give out. Don't settle for being disrespected over and over again.
What if those people want?
That just means you're not compatible. That's all.
I feel like the answers that these answers are just too easy. And life is not that easy. What if this is the person you want to be with?
If you can make that sacrifice and you can allow yourself to get played every couple of months like that,
but
more power to you, brother. But I'm going to call you a simp.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair for the girl. Because you see him being a simp, and she sees her being unsatisfied on purpose by the person that she wants to be with. This is not a one-sided thing, Spike.
But she got problems too. No, don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying. She got problems too. Yeah, no, of course.
He's an asshole. She's a slut.
But I'm saying from my perspective, if I was in it, but I hear what you're saying. But if I was in that situation and I after the first time, I would probably dip. But if somehow I stayed and it happened a couple more times and it keeps happening that frequently, I'm gonna be like, I can't take that shit.
If it happens multiple times, you should probably bounce. I'm just trying to.
You trying to play devil's advocate? Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's her problem too.
Yeah.
Obviously, if she's out here, then she's probably not. She has something she has to resolve within herself too. Because if she's not going to be satisfied by the next person and the next person. Or maybe she will. Maybe the guy was the problem, but maybe he wasn't. And then she finds out that, she just can't help herself from cheating on niggas for whatever reason. You're right. It's not that easy. There's a multitude of issues that could have possibly came up in that situation.
Yeah, she had daddy issues.
But you know what?
I don't know.
No excuses. Me personally?
What other music do you listen to? I know you.
Truth be told,
other music have you not been listening to? I know you didn't like Pop Smoke's album. Everybody else loved the album, and you didn't like the album. So talk about the album in a negative way.
Why does it feel like you're demonizing me right now?
I'm demonizing you?
How? Yeah, you making it seem like everybody loved the album. You're just the only one who didn't like it. So you're the problem.
You didn't like it.
Look,
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Okay.
You see how I perfectly just set you up to be the villain?
That's horrible.
You see, this is why I'm good at what I do.
I think so I'm not saying the album was bad. It just definitely wasn't for me. Like there was a couple of songs
I love
on there
when people say that.
because it's the truth.
You can say it's bad.
Subjective. It's subjective.
No.
Okay, so here's my opinion. Here's my opinion.
People saying the album is not for me is a scapegoat.
Okay, here's my opinion.
Okay, say your opinion.
Okay.
Not a scapegoat.
Even before Pop Smoke's death, I didn't really see him as much of a good rap artist. I didn't think his music was that good. I didn't think
he lit.
It was catchy. It was fun.
But to the party.
But like there was some parts of it where like when I would listen to it, I was just kind of like, I can't get jiggy with this shit. Just the way that he raps sometimes like throws me off a little bit.
This is all the opinion of Spike. I will put his Instagram name in the comments.
Please don't attack me. I'm not saying he's a look.
Please attack him.
Here's what I do. Here's what I will say before you do
people.
follow.
Before
you do follow. Listen, I don't know, man from Ghana might.
If I actually thought it was that many people, I wouldn't have done that.
Listen. Okay,
actually, yes, I would.
But do let me say this at least. I definitely saw a lot of potential in Pop Smoke as an artist.
How?
When I saw his freestyle, I forgot which radio station it was, but it sounded like he was really rapping. He was rapping some real shit. So I was kind of like, I like this. And the way that other artists spoke about him as someone who was constantly trying to learn, he was just a sponge for knowledge. Like, you gotta respect that, especially somebody as young as him.
You know how old he was?
20 years old.
Yeah.
Dude's younger than me.
They arrested people who are in his.
2 of them were kids and 3 of them were adults, right?
Mm-hmm. I think 2 of them were actually charged for the actual shooting.
Yeah.
And 3 of them were just charged for like robbery.
I heard he actually shot one of them. He shot back at one of them.
Party.
They ain't died though, right?
Not Party Next Door.
PNB Rock.
I don't know why he said that. I don't know why he needed to say that.
Yeah.
That was unnecessary. Like I feel like that should be like.
Yeah. What was your 2 cents needed for here?
Yeah,
like what? He wanted to put himself in the conversation.
I guess he wanted Pop Smoke to be looking at in a good light too.
Yeah. You know what I don't like, actually? Speaking of stuff that's been happening, people trying to put their chime in and get their foot in every door and everything and have their face up. It's academics.
Oh, academics?
Like I've already said that I don't like some of the stuff that he does, right? Like the way that he treats Nav, I feel like is like so biased. Like I don't think there's like right justification for the way.
Well, he says Nav is boring.
No, not just that. He just be disrespected. He never posted his album sales. He's always talking shit about him. He calls him by his legal name instead of his rap name.
What's his legal name?
Whenever he's like Navraj something or
he pronounces it correctly.
No, it's usually in text on Instagram or something.
Oh, okay.
But like whenever he's like featured on something, he'll like and like disrespect. It's like, yo, the man don't even talk. Like as far as I know, he don't talk about
There's a lot of people that disrespect Nav.
I don't know why.
Do you know Anthony? You know Anthony Fontaine?
Fontaine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen. He's. It's funny. I love watching his reviews on Nav's project. He goes like, Nav, boring. Why are we still listening to this? This is boring. Boring.
He's not boring though. Like I can understand that people see him as corny. I can see that.
I like to have like some of Nav's music, but it is boring.
He is a little.
It's very boring, one dimensional. He has no inflection in his tone of voice. It's very boring in mine.
But the way he can make his voice sound with the auto tune is nice. I like it.
He doesn't convey emotion into it. It's very boring and flat. You can like it, but you cannot tell me it's not flat. That's literally his style.
It is. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Future in a sense. The auto tune, you can kind of just sit back and like mellow out.
But Future sounds depressed half the time. Yeah. He is depressed half the time, but the beat it hits so hard, baby. It hits so hard.
Yeah.
That's why every time I listen to
Did you actually listen to Nav's project though?
Huh? What a Time to Be Alive. No, not Time to Be Alive. Time something. He did a project.
No,
with
Good
Metro
Intentions.
Boomin.
That's.
I didn't listen to the recent projects. No, I listened to like Nav's
project with Metro Boomin is called Perfect Timing.
Perfect Timing, and then he had his first project. I did listen to it.
His first project was all right as well.
I'm pretty sure Nav's music has not changed that much, so I'm not.
No, I actually like this recent project.
Is it different? Completely different?
He sold pretty good on it too. Like 127K sales the first week or something like that. He did good for himself. And then he dropped the deluxe version.
Yeah, can you talk into the mic? Can you talk?
My fault. Okay, I can talk into the mic. Okay, look, this is not a conversation about Nav anyway. I don't remember how I brought him up, but Academics. Okay, Nav's just an example of one of the people. He's starting to fight with Meek Mill now. He's starting to fight.
That's not fair. I don't like how people talk about the Meek Mill situation because that's not fair. Because Meek Mill started that.
That's probably true.
So basically, I forgot what happened. Academics even said this. He put up the DMs like one of Meek's people reached out to me and they don't like the way I am talking about.
Yeah.
Whatever. Right?
Does he
No,
okay.
wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then Academics says okay, and then he stopped posting Meek.
Yes.
Stopped posting him. Stopped talking about him. Right. And then
Right.
Meek Mill went on several interviews bashing him and talking
Saying he's not good for the culture. And
you know, because he wasn't like, and then because he wasn't posting Meek's album.
Okay.
And he was upset that he wasn't getting promoted and pushed. But you just insulted the man for being on the platform.
This is what I will say. You're right.
And no offense. Okay, keep going.
I would say what Meek said about academics isn't necessarily wrong. He just shouldn't have been the one to say it, and how he said it by going on all these platforms bashing the guy after one of your representatives. But even without the Meek Mill situation, just the way that academics kind of like, it's kind of like how media, you'd expect him as a black man to kind of shine light on other black people in a positive way. I'm not saying don't report on everything.
But that's not fair because he has.
Yeah, sure.
But the thing is, academics says best. Yo, son, I just post what's up.
Yeah.
That's all I do. So like, if you get up, oh, you don't promote all the best, yo. Oh, you don't perform this lyrical artist. And a lot of times he goes like, I have posted him. His album came out and I posted it about it.
You know, so you don't think academics has done any wrong?
No. I'm not saying that he hasn't done any wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying
maybe I'm just not articulating it well. But
no. I don't. Yo, this is the academics is a topic I'm very familiar with.
Yeah.
But it's just
you
that
don't want to absolutely.
Yeah, I think
right.
I think academics is more of a reflection of hip hop culture.
Yeah.
More than people really want to truly admit.
I gotta let that one sink in because
at the end of the day, why you don't post this? Why you don't post this? A lot of times Act does.
Yeah.
Act does, but like a lot of people, they're not out here. What you calling it? The people the J. Cole's, Kendrick Lamar's, they don't come out every single month with something new.
Right. No, that's understandable.
Not the people
yeah.
that come every 2 seconds done something new or a new thing to say or a new thing to. That's not them.
Right.
The people with that shenanigans are the ones that something.
I just think the whole relationship between him and 6ix9ine is so like, it's cringy. Like just with all the other stuff that he does.
I don't care. I don't understand why people care about that. I don't understand why people care about that relationship so much.
They shouldn't, but like he's almost an enabler because whenever 6ix9ine comments on somebody's shit, he helps spread that image and adds to that clout. And it's like you're kind of helping this clout chaser.
But I follow academics on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And I read, and a lot of his Twitters sound neutral. Like a lot of times it is he will state what happened. Mm-hmm. What do you think? That's literally his post. This happened between these two people. What do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't like the fact, what is he taking? Or what is he this or that? And academics said the perfect thing too. Like people don't like what I'm posting up, but I'm like, but I got it from their page.
Yeah.
It's not like something like that. It's not something that was like done in secret.
Yeah.
It's done in public. Like if you don't want this to be out in the public, why are you doing it to begin with? Which is my problem. Where I feel like it's the hypocrisy of people who's criticizing academics. Mm-hmm. You can't say like, "Yo, son, you're instigating this beef between with the person I have." I'm instigating the beef by reposting what you posted.
Yeah, no, that's
really how it is a lot of the
you're
times.
You're right. Okay, maybe.
And you know what it is too? Like this is a sense of street code and ethics, right? Mm-hmm. But what a lot of people, street code and ethics, need to understand is that's not the whole world.
Yeah, not everybody. Yeah, not everybody follow by your rules and your ethics and your code.
I'm not saying the street codes are wrong or right.
Yeah,
I'm being neutral.
Right.
There's certain things that's yes, certain things I'm not from that world, but certain things are just basic moral stuff, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, not the whole world follows that rule. That's a lot of people don't.
So you can't expect him to kind of bend to that will too. Yeah, and I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe I am a little hard on academics, but I'm not that it matters what my opinion is. But
academics have done corny things. I'm not gonna lie. But also, I think a lot of people too just see before they even deal with academics already, they see him as corny.
Yeah,
they see him as something negative. Like they look down on him already. And I think a lot of times the academic spazzes on people, he senses that. The way they kind of look, they think he's what, they think he's a loser, corny, don't get no bitch, no this, no that. they're already before he even done anything.
Right.
So when he does stuff that they perceive to be that,
I still think he's a little funny character.
he is a funny character. I'm not saying he's done. I'm not saying he's like
He's just people overdo it when they refer to him. Yeah.
Like as fam, like I feel like they give him more power.
Yeah.
Like yo, like
He be riding along with the bullshit sometimes though.
he does, but it be strange though because every time like on Everyday Struggle, Wayno will constantly bring up like yo like I see you hanging out with this kid. Are you talking to him? Are you telling him he shouldn't be this? And then like then was like yo, friend, I'm not the kid's.
I'm not his father.
I'm not nothing. We're cool. We're friends. I haven't hide it. I'm not public with him, but I'm not like what you want. Like a lot of times, every time 6ix9ine will do something, people look at academics like, "Yo, you're not gonna
set him straight. You're not gonna
like you come on, you've seen those.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Like, it's not academics' responsibility.
Yeah, like you know.
But people are looking at him as like guilty by association. So they're like, okay, 6ix9ine's this unlikable character. We're gonna assume that you're this unlikable character too because you hang around him a lot.
But people think academics has his issues. Sure, I'm not gonna lie. Like I mean, he should have never called John Lennon's wife a bitch. Extremely out of pocket for that.
Yeah.
That's what she do. She didn't do anything.
Making light of the dead homies in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to the topic of like Chicago drill, and the way he reported about it, the only thing I have to say about it is the people. He's pretty cool for a lot of people from Chicago.
Yeah.
So like, hey man, if he's cool with them.
Yeah.
Hey, well, fuck it. Hey, it's at the end of the day, it's really between them.
I remember Vic Mensa pressed him about it on.
But it's funny because a lot of people from Chicago said like a lot of them got big because of Academics' page.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of good and bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like the more they put light on it, the more like
it's more you add more fuel to the flame. Whether it's a good flame or bad flame, it's just adding more clout.
Yeah, you're just adding more to it. So it's like, what's the purpose?
Yeah. I don't know what direction that's headed in, but
yeah, I feel like Act should like make. I don't think Act should be on Complex. I think he should build more of his YouTube channel up. Like,
I mean, his platforms are pretty built out. I mean, his Instagram is.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like properly, like cameras and like make it like more of a production thing.
Yeah,
because
I get you.
Like he hasn't really done that because his videos are still the same. Just random clips.
I don't really watch his YouTube.
I used to watch them all the time.
Yeah.
But then when we started doing Everyday Struggle, he kind of slowed down on them.
That makes sense. His time's probably split between two things now.
He twitches and he should probably stop drinking while he's twitching.
Oh, does he say things he's not supposed to?
Well, he wanted, every time he's on Twitch, every time he's on the news for saying something wild, he probably was drinking as he was live.
It's a terrible idea.
And he drinks like the whole bottle.
Why is he doing that to himself?
I don't know. It is what it is. X page is crazy though. Like his Twitch, his lives.
I don't really watch it, but I am on Twitch though.
No, they'd be crazy.
That's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I want to know how he gets permission to play music. You know, I've actually DM'd a bunch of artists that I like listening to and said, "Hey, can I play your music on my Twitch channel?"
It's not up to them.
Yeah, I know it's their publishers or whoever owns the rights to their music.
Why didn't even ask me?
I don't know. It was worth a shot.
Was it?
It was worth a shot.
You probably have more chance of emailing the president of Universal.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. If that happened, okay, you head in the right direction. So we talk about Jada. We talk about we talk about Pop Smoke album. Mm-hmm. I love it. You hate it.
Well, I didn't say I hate it. I just said it's not my cup of tea.
Again, when people that's a cop out answer.
I don't think so.
Just say you don't like the project. Why are you saying this is not my cup of tea?
If I don't like it, it's not saying that I hate it. I don't have any disdain for it. There's not anything I can pull out and be like, "Yo, why would you do this, Pop Smoke?
It's boring.
This is terrible." It's just
you was bored by it. You was bored by it.
There are a couple of songs on there I like. I really like the song with Rowdy Rebel.
1 out of 10. Give rate it 1 out of 10.
The whole album.
Out of 10, give it a score. Yes.
The whole album. For me, a 6 maybe.
No. Don't add those little modifiers. For me, no. Just give it a score.
Objectively speaking, yeah, like a 6.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a 7.5 or 8.
I definitely don't think it was that good.
Well, you're a hater. We didn't talk about Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD. I didn't listen to his album, but I heard it was really good. Really, really sad, tearjerker kind of album at the end.
I heard it was very rock based. I didn't listen to it either. This podcast is very last minute, by the way. I didn't think we was going to record one, so that's why I haven't been keeping up on any topics.
Yeah, your boy Spike is heading back to Michigan.
Yeah, and God knows when Kuma's going to come back.
Yeah, man.
He's right now having sex with 3 girls at the same time.
I'm probably not going to listen to Juice WRLD's album either. I don't know. Listening to music has not been the same for me. I really just been listening to hits, really. I believe it or not, even though I'm sure you probably talked about it in a previous podcast, I actually kind of like some of the songs on Lil Yachty's album.
You can talk about Lil Yachty.
You need to talk about it? There's a couple of songs in there that I like that bop pretty hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that. Lil Yachty's not in news as he used to be.
Because he was the face of mumble rap in 2016. People loved to hate him, even though he didn't do shit. He's still not doing shit. It's just that now everyone's kind of used to mumble. Yeah, they stopped hating mumble rap, so therefore the face of mumble rap has also died a little bit.
His name was all over the place, but the Migos' name is still up there too. Migos, I think it's because they're who they date.
I think people have removed the label of mumble rap a little bit. Some people have. Like, for example, Snoop Dogg was making fun of Migos before, but he has a feature on a song with Takeoff.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. So it's like, you're not going to talk shit about that. And people like Takeoff, you know, in some of the lyrics he says, he's like, you know, rappers need to stop with all that mumbling. But he's who people refer to when they say,
mumble.
Yeah, as someone who mumbles.
Technically, he never mumbled.
Yeah, he's not mumbling. It's just that it's his accent and he raps really fast. The way that choppy kind of rapping flow.
I'm doing it. There you go. You drop a project.
Huh? Me? That's not happening.
What do you mean that's not happening?
That's not happening.
I have like a good 10 episodes of your voice. You don't know what's gonna happen.
You're just gonna put together lyrics based on all the shit that I said.
Like me and Tate would sit down there, we just chop everything up. Do something very
Did she still work on?
No. Yeah, y'all niggas don't know how to be consistent.
Me?
Well, not you.
It's not my fault.
That shit fell apart quicker than anything.
Yeah.
That shit was fall apart. That shit fell apart like we didn't even make 10 episodes
together as a people.
Yeah, that shit
as a group.
That shit was I was so angry.
As soon as I left, Georgia stopped coming too.
Nah, it was all around the same time.
All the same time?
She unfollowed me.
Dang, why?
I don't know. I guess I must have said something. I don't know.
Yikes.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
it was funny. We had one conversation on a podcast, and she was referring to like you know, the things I'm into.
Okay.
And it was funny as she said that. I'm like, huh. She must not listen to the podcast because I said blatantly I'll pay for pussy. I don't know why she was like hinting at it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why are you hinting at that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I said it right multiple times, I think.
Yeah, you said it on the podcast.
But she wasn't there. She was never there when we had those topics.
Really?
I'm not sure when she was there. The one time that she was there, it was a direct conversation.
Yeah.
With her, but we wasn't recording.
Okay, so it wasn't on the podcast.
No, but like if you ever heard any of the old episodes, it's like a good 10 minutes of me convincing the king to buy pussy.
Bruh.
It was a good. Have you not listened to them?
No, I've heard you. I've heard you talk.
He's like, nah, man, I would never pay for pussy. Yo, it took me like 10 episodes to convince him like it's not that big of a deal. Like it's fine, you should do it.
Yeah.
My only problem now is like I don't feel like getting scammed on Snapchat.
Wait, what?
Nothing. All right. Yo, see you guys. Bye.